Yo yo. Hey, yo yo yo. Yo yo yo. Happy Friday, chat. Yo yo yo. How is everyone doing today? Yo yo yo. Yo yo. Survivor gameplay. Let's go. Oh, it's Wraith. Up. Where is he? It's me. No, probably chasing the near still. I'd like to hope. Let's see. Yo, Clip, welcome in. I'm hoping I pronounced that correctly. Yo yo yo. So we got Derpy, welcome in. We got Zilky, Lulu, Imperial, Ghosty, I should be saying. Hello, Cloudine. Hello, Bunny, welcome in. How's it going? Yo yo yo. Let's go crank some motors. Let's go, man. Actually, we'll chill for the unhook here. Okay. Pain res, I guess. Yep, pain res. Interesting. How did he know? How did he know? What the fuck? Yo, hi, welcome in. I'm doing mighty fine today. Cannot complain. I've been chilling. Ping destroying. Getting slapped by Wraith. As one. No. No, I should have probably hugged the pallet instead. Well played. Job. I only just kind of realized like how dangerous this area is against Wraith. That window's not very safe anymore, is it? Damn, Wraith. Yeah, I know. On like Vecna release week. Crazy. Let's see, who else can we say hello to? Ladger on the 10 streak. It's a pretty insane number, man. Appreciate that. Hello, Z official. We got Clips. We got Ghost Emoji. I mean, yo, Limbo. Yo, 7 minutes is all. Chaos. We got a Dilky Part 2. Okay, hold on. Have I missed anyone? Danielle, welcome in. Hello, Vivi. Yo, yo, yo. Happy Friday, champ. Ignore that I'm... Wait, is the hook texture broken? Oh, no, it is. Oh, what? The UVs aren't unwrapped properly. Fuck. Okay, no one look at the hooks in Hawkins. They might be broken. Love Fridays. Friday's best day of the week. Excellent stuff. Rep hook. Yeah, unfortunate. At least we got the rats, though. Rats are fine. Cheers, Sable. Near's gen's kind of close. I mean, 3 gens like all the way over there, including the one upstairs. I'm not too concerned. We're working on this one. Surely, I mean, do I just walk on the gen upstairs? As long as we have the other one available, we should be fine here. I think we can chill. Maybe. The only concern here is that if the whole team gets slugged right now, I'm very far away. Yeah, it might be a tad bit broken. Just like a little weeny bit. Yeah, a little bit. And safe. Yeah, especially against Wraith, though, right? I mean, I don't see any reason why he couldn't swing to the other side. Kind of crazy. Yo, Dante, that should have been paused, but we'll do that next Thursday if that works out for you. I apologize. Boom. By the way, happy Friday, YouTube chats. Welcome in. Yo, yo, yo. Rats here on my desk watching with me. Let's go, dude. I'm honestly shocked by the amount of viewers that have rats. It's incredible. Adorable. If you have any photos, by the way, please feel free to post them in Discord. Would love to see them. That's fine. Yunjin's death hook is down. Not a whole lot of gen progress happening. I'm hoping that Nia's gen isn't too regressed, but that might be a second pain res going on it. That could be a problem. Yo, was that Noodles? The goats? Yep, that's a pain res. At least it's on my one. I'm up with this. Happy Friday, Noodles. How's it going? Only have a cat. Well, a cat is still pretty incredible. Again, if you have any photos, would love to see them. Lucky with a 35 streak, and also your enthusiast with the 7 as well. Thank you guys. You're kind. Stella, I ain't got no Stella. I ain't got no nothing. What about you? This ain't going well, is it? We're not getting much done here. Hey, you crank that one. I'll try to... Oh, no. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. You heal. I'll go jump on... Wait, DS? Wait. Yes, nice. Perfect. I'll go jump back on this gen, which is thankfully not regressed too much. Yo, W's in chat. Again, Clip, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing your username correctly. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Enjoy the best teamers on Twitch, the ad for viewing, and have a wonderful weekend. Thank you, man. I'm lucky enough to go roundhouse kick a dumbass at work. It's always the worst, man. But best of luck. Make sure to like drop kick them if they can. Try and jump like really high in the air, like anime style. Well, you really want to get a pet snake. Have you seen Oh, no. Don't do it. Who was it that recently got a snake? Someone got a snake recently in the DD community. I'll take the M1. Fine. Pixel Bush. No, you're right. Yeah. Pixel has got a snake. Pretty sick. Technically, it is cold. It is way cold. Do I make it? I should have gone up the stairs. Get issue on my part. No one's on a gen. It's fine. No one panic. Everything's gonna be okay. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Need someone to work on a generator. Panic. No panic. We're fine. Don't worry about it. I can record it? Nice. Cheers. Appreciate that. Yeah, 1 gen win con, true. You know what? Okay. How about this? Do you guys agree that if I can get 1 more gen done, then we can call this a win for the prediction? And our death doesn't actually matter. What do you reckon? You got from Sable? I'll take that. On me? Nope. Probably on Nia still. Absolutely not. Are you sure, Zilky? Locking in. I'm locking in as best I can. I mean, we got to do a gen, and then we got to try and heal, and then we got to hope that Nia doesn't die here. That's unfortunate. 1-5 dead at 4 gens. Shit. A bit of a premonition of what's to come in the Blight streak, I'd say. Oh, win gen. Kills. As long as he doesn't come straight here. If he does, we are completely fucked. No! Gunshot! I need a hit. There's no power here. That's it. That's all we can do, man. I got thrown. This pallet. Oh, there was. Okay. To be not the strongest pallet there either. Just. Yeah, except a little bit more tunneling. This guy had 3 death gamers at the same time. Crazy. Rip 07s and chat. Gone but not forgotten. Fine. First game's a wash. That's a warm-up. Doesn't really count, dude. GG's gamers. Let's try game number 2. Chat, happy Friday. How is everyone doing today? And do you have any exciting upcoming weekend plans? Tell me all about it, man. Hey, why are the eyes glowing? Because once you get to Prestige 1000, and also 10,000 hours in the game, your character's eyes start glowing to intimidate the killer. Show them who's boss. Going for you, I thought me going against would help. I do appreciate that. Unfortunately, this time it didn't really help, but you did get points. The music, by the way, it did again? Really? Why is that doing that? Hold on. How did we fix it yesterday? ASMR mode. Hold on. Let's see. Change it to that. And change it to this. Fixed. Possibly a little bit of music. Yeah, sounds good. Awesome. Cheers. That's so weird, dude. It's your birthday today, dude. Happy birthday. Wishing you the absolute best. In fact, actually, chat, can we get a round of Phil's birthday man? Chat, let me find it real quick. Hold on. Reference. There we go. Round of Phil's birthday man for Clip. Wishing you the best, dude. Weekend plans involve sleeping, then sleeping, and maybe some extra sleeping. Lots of sleeping. You make sure to drink water in between. Your Cypher, welcome in. Grandma is turning 90, so we have a small family get-together. Yo, nice. I'm sure they have no idea who I am, but say that random YouTuber and says hello to your grandma and happy birthday. Happy birthday, dude. Yo, Cooper, scared the shit out of me, man. Welcome in. Hello, Mike. How's it going, dude? Hello, gamers. Wait, is there? Oh my god, someone's playing Vecna. But not Vecna. The first Vecna, but not the first. Vecna. That's crazy. That's the wrong Vecna. You loaded in as the wrong character. What are you doing? Fair enough. Your Vampire. 7 streak. Thank you so much. Happy Friday. First. Yeah, the first Vecna, but not the first one. The one that flies and casts things that injure you, but not that one. And you'll go see with the gifted sub to Cooper. Enjoy the best humans on Twitch, the after viewing the spiciest gameplay of all time. If you're playing Shaq, I'll just chill over here. Oh! Bad timing. Okay. We got gauntlets though. Loop it inside, loop it inside. Fine. I feel like we can go for a save here. All kind of depends on where he dies. He's playing well though, man. Great chase. That could be on a gen, but thankfully my teammates are doing that for me. Vampire, happy Friday. You don't see me here. This guy's juicing up, man. Great play. He's still looping. He's still doing it. Your mirror's 95 in a row, man. Oh my god. Crazy. He got that one. Okay, sure. You know what? I should probably go on a gen. My bad for thinking he'd die, I guess. Yeah, the first Vecna, but not the first. The other one. Actually, insane chase. I'll play it. Good job. Is he coming back? Oh. Kill him. Hello, John. Happy Friday, man. Welcome in. I've got 95 million power in Rise of Kingdoms. How much power do you think using Code Lilith will give you in Rise of Kingdoms? Okay. Sure thing. Not really low. Do we think he's running the iridescent add-on? No. There are 2 or 3 skeletons there. Can't really tell. Back on motors. They're not in chase. They're not in chase. Person over there is not in chase. Where is Vecna? Oh. It's triple wombo combo in the gen. Miss us with that bad boy. Why is this so angular? No, it's not actually. It is. It's really spherical, but also angular at the same time. That's incredible. Quite impressed. Oh, shit! Okay, presumably he does have iridescent add-on then. Sure. You know what? Fair enough. I had no fucking clue who it was, dude. Well played. Yokolana, welcome in. It's the first Vecna, but not that one. Very confusing. Come on, Hinata, my boy. Come on, my boy. Come on. Almost. For 2 meters would have that for sure. Rendering problem? I don't know. It kind of like, it would make sense if there was like, you know, various LOD versions, you know, and like one of them was like very angular, but that one was both at the same time. So maybe it tries to render both, it doesn't know to like cull the one that's like low poly. I don't know. Lilith, when does the killer sale end? I don't know. Check Twitter, should be on there, I think. Oh, never mind. I'm out of here. Oh, he's not tunneling though, based. Back on the gen I go. How the game's going and how am I doing today? I appreciate you guys. I'm doing mighty fine, excited for the win streak. As you can see, 340 games so far. Yeah, I mean, second game, we kind of got destroyed in the first one. It was a Wraith on Hawkins, and we got one gem, which I completed. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. Sure, this one's going to be fine. This one's going to pop, and then Trevor's going to pop his one. We'll be okay. I swear I'm more than 2 skeletons. That's what I was thinking. I could have sworn I saw 3. But that didn't seem crouchable, unless my timing was just terrible. But that seemed like really close to the 4. Unless he's bugged. Wouldn't really surprise me.
It's been a minute.
Yo, Pickle! It's been a long time, man. Welcome back. Thanks for the 4 months, dude. How's it going? Oh. Back now. I might have to play this tile. I do apologize. I'm so confused. There are 3 there. I don't know. Oops. Oh, come on! No! He's got same partner! Fuck! Well, we made him open the locker, so we basically win. Nico, welcome back. Thanks for 4 months. Hope life is treating me fantastically, dude. I've got to move, otherwise I am big dead. Team partner sandbag every time, man. Who got that one? Hinato? Yo, Noodles! Oh my god, wait, hold on. TTS, what are you about to do right now? You know, after many years of streaming, I don't think I've ever heard that one. That might be the best one. Noodles with the 1,000 bits. Happy Friday. What the fuck? You are far too kind. Sounds like a machine gun almost, man. It's too late for that 1,000 bits to Ina Mariah. Oh, I mean, it's the end of January. It might be a little bit. What love, Mula Sutter. Honestly, same. I feel that every single goddamn time. So, you know, like, okay, really random thought here. A word that I discovered recently that's, like, really hard for me to say with a stutter, because it contains basically every letter that I stutter on, is the word malodorous. Right? I know it's an incredibly specific word that doesn't exactly come up in many contexts. I get it. Yeah, trying to say that one is a bit of a nightmare. How's your Friday, champ? Ellie, I mean, how am I supposed to have a bad Friday when we have this many Giga Chads in chat? It's not possible. Street build. I think for the time being, I do still want to experiment with some kind of like hive mind combo, but obviously we know this one works, so it's probably worth saving. Yeah, I was thinking almost doing like a blood favor hive mind combo. Oh, makes sense. Oh god. Oh no. This guy is so unbelievably based. Unless he's not, never mind. Guy fucking hates me. Those seem really close to the floor. Fine, recover. We're fine here. Enough Staboon. And Trevor, don't worry. He has no idea. Come on, Trevor! Yes! Got timing. Chat, we're still in the game. I've got to make it somewhere. These tiles suck. Where can I play? Let me play somewhere. Is this the best? What, he lost me? Oh my god, he lost me. Oh, that's amazing. Trevor, you are my goat. That is my savior. Oh, yo, buddy. Good. And you'll be welcome and happy Friday. I swapped Hive Mind out for barbecue. Yeah, I'd imagine so. I mean, barbecue is really good. I can't lie. Hive Mind is also really good because, like, logically, efficient survivors are the ones that we care about, and efficient survivors are going to be the ones that run gems, right? So finding a specific location is not like, if I'm getting barbecue info, it's good because I can maybe find like a reset or something. Outside of that, good survivors should always be on gens anyway. So Hive Mind would show me what they are supposed to be doing. If they're not on gens, then I don't really care. Hello. That was sick. That was sick. Nice, man. Dude, those seem so low. Am I crazy? And also, I will not let you die, man. You've been juicing up. As the Eerie. No, I'm seeing 3 though, right? Doesn't the Eerie remove it? It reduces it from 3 to 2, right? I think. Should be fine here. Yeah, we're chilling. Is there an add-on that gives you +1 skeleton? I'm so curious. Hold on. That one that gives an extra skeleton? I don't think so, but I could be wrong. Can you, like, double it? I guess it makes sense. Hold on. Escape, nice. Oh my god, what was that sound? Let's see. Lowers the number of spectral entities created by Flight the Dam by 3 and makes them fly lower to the ground. Oh shit. Why have I never used that combo? That makes so much sense. Yeah, I didn't know that he even had an add-on that increased the number of skeletons. Playing against Lilithome was not on today's plans. Well, I think you did fantastic. Thank you for playing Vecna. Love Stranger Things. Jeez. On the leaderboard? No, I was simply allowing my teammates to farm the points. Okay. Right, chat, let's go straight in with the old Winstreak. I'm still thinking that Hive Mind might make sense of a barbecue. We'll see. I tell them you're a bot just to mess with them. I really should have done. Respond with like beep beep boop. Yo, Zasto, happy Friday. Sensing some giga aura around these parts. Sneak peek of the next Grimoire with devs on Discord. Wait, what? Wait, what? Hold on. As in, like, they're live in Discord, or it got posted in Discord? Hold on. Yo, Skeptic, welcome in. GG's, dude. Oh, shit. Hold on, chap. Stuff happening in Discord. Fine, chat. She doesn't know me.
Don't have such a hard cutoff this time, so we can be a little bit late. Can we get a rat tail for the survivor in honor of Eric Pope's past?
I think people would, that would be a popular, like, for forgetting my connection to it, I think a nasty 80s rat tail would be.
Well, good. Nice,
popular.
nice.
Is there a story here that I'm not getting?
Oh, I referenced on the stream that, because we did the 80s collection, I don't remember the official name, but that, I was asked by Dork what, if the 80s were near and dear to me because I'm so old, and they are. I have personal memories of the 1980s.
Oh, 1980s were fun. 80s and 90s were the best. Sorry for those who weren't around in those times.
The best, but there were also many questions.
Is there another thing? I think some kind of Grimoire thing?
My childhood rat tail.
Didn't we do this like 2 days ago?
Rah-rah skirts. I remember rah-rah skirts. Do you remember skirts? And they were like really tiered. And I had one that like 20 tiers on it. It was just massive. There you go.
I used to wear one of those.
Getting a bit of history here.
And I'm going to apologize on behalf of Mandy's microphone. We know that it's not ideal. We tried to fix it before, but we ran out of time. It's blowing
I
out a
will,
little bit.
I will refix it, and I am not allowed to shout. I am not allowed to get excited. I have got to sit here and not be excited.
I think she sounds fine, right?
Okay, given the time, it's 11:05. I think we should
11?
start. So, first of all,
EST.
just want to say thank you all for being here. And here we are to discuss the grimoire again. And I have Eric and Jay with me. If you'd like
Hello,
to
Jay.
say hello, both.
Yes, of course.
Hello.
Hello, hello, everybody. Good morning. Super excited to be here and to be part of the stream again.
Me too. I'm excited. So, if you don't know me, I'm the community director here on Dead by Daylight, and Jay is one of our wonderful art directors, specifically working on the grimoire.
And would you like to say what the grimoire actually is?
The big old book.
Yep, yeah, for sure. So the grimoire is basically a new chapter we're doing that will that is fully designed by the community. So we are releasing different voting options throughout the process of the chapter in order for the community to vote on different results and say their input on where they want the killer and the survivor of the chapter to essentially go. So today we are super excited to actually share another step of that voting process. So that's why we're gathering here.
I'm
Yeah.
interested, actually, if I do this sometimes in our streams, if everyone in chat will, uh, uh, what's the word? Appease me? That's
Spam.
not the right word. Yeah, tell me if you voted in the last week's. Like, just say Y or N.
Yo, Zalop, by the way.
You
Yeah, I
voted
mean, if you
last
don't want it,
week's,
we can
grimoire.
absolutely run that one again.
Wow, look at that! I love it. I love
Wow.
it.
Wait, what did they say? Hold on.
If I see ends, I'm taking names.
Yeah, well, I'm glad they're here. Welcome.
wanna
to
type N.
those.
I don't know what it means, though.
This is gonna be a yes week for you.
Yeah, we're really hoping that we get into more voting this week.
I don't know what
so
it means.
what we're going to be doing this week's vote is going to be focusing very heavily on the survivor and the killer. I'm going to go through the winning options first. So for the killer silhouette, that one was voted last week, and we have
Yes!
this one as the winner.
Grappling Angel, dude. Let's
Voting
go.
by a large mile
Let's
for this
go.
one. So I'm really excited to see what
the best one.
that's going to work out like in game. It's going to be very, very fun. And then for the survivors,
number two.
for phase 2, verse 2, we
Number
have
2, come on, number 2.
two of the survivors that were quite far ahead of the others. And now we're going to give you the option
Number
to
2.
change your fate and
Oh!
vote between these two survivors starting a little bit later on today. With Change Your Fate, which is a mechanic that we've used throughout the grimoire, and it's when we can do things within the production timeline, so we can't always offer it for everything, unfortunately. We'd love to be able to do that and then have a big old thing, but with production timelines being so incredibly tight, it's something that we're keeping for when we can do it.
And for one,
so you're gonna
fair.
have the
I
option with
understand.
this one.
Should have
It's
been
a
number 2,
mechanic
though.
that Dave, who was here last week, our creative director, wanted from the beginning, which was he makes an analogy to a popular book series that gives you options of different quests to take. That's how I'm going to phrase it. You could always peek ahead at where the choice would take you, and that was where the choose your fate mechanic came into the grimoire. So a little nod to that.
And then shall I reveal what we'll be voting on for today?
Yes, I will jump in for a little moment just to explain where we're going for the next. So, like Mandy just said, we are indeed revoting on the on 2 phases
Noodles.
option today. But on top of that, we have more surprise. We will be voting on another aspect of the survivor.
That doesn't sound anything like a copter.
That will also tell us a bit more about that character. So today, what we will have is 4 different images that will basically represent a bit of the story.
Thank you,
origin
Noodles,
of
the 100 bits.
character,
That's incredibly,
as well
incredibly
as what's
kind.
that character essential
Soy, soy,
profession,
soy.
history, and where we want essentially the cosmetics sort of to evolve. So these 4 images that we will share, they were built upon a couple of narrative ingredients that were actually voted on last summer on phase 1. So a quick recap that I can give, since they're all four of them are based essentially on the same pitch, is that we know that the survivor came from a post-apocalyptic world, from an alternate universe where that our new killer essentially did an apocalypse. We know that this survivor is somebody that lost everything and essentially endured a life of hardship. We also knew from previous vote that that survivor had to had quite intellectual sort of side to her, and we knew that it was a survivor that was really resourceful. She was sort of a divine investigator that sought to find answer and essentially figure out how she survived that apocalypse. And then finally, we knew that that survivor was a sort of spiritual scientist, so somebody that mixes science with spirituality and divinity in order to move forward. So we've taken all these elements that were voted on the first vote and essentially build 4 different story visual elements that we want to share today and allow everybody to essentially shape up what will be the story and the look of that survivor coming up. So with that info, I'm super excited to see them. So you can go ahead, Mandy, and show them.
This is what
Yo,
you're going
wait.
to see. Yes, we will. This is what you'll see when you go to the voting page. And now we'll take you into slightly more details to make it a little bit larger. And I'm trying to keep myself muted as much as possible because of my mic.
Yeah.
My mic's
I
fine.
have given the high-level overview of all these mood boards are essentially based on, but I will voluntarily not talk about each one individually because there's a lot of different elements hidden inside of them and story that can be told, and we are hinting at different things. So we really want the community to dig up these things and basically move forward with the one that they are the most excited about. So, yep.
Yeah, what the heck is a mood board, and is this something you use regularly in the team's approach to your work?
We do, but we do it differently. Not exactly. So we can sometimes like do it with different sketches, different images, sort of build a vibe around who that character essentially he is. Like here, we did it a bit differently.
Is that a
because we
hook in
really
his
made
head?
4 clear, polished images so that the community can get excited and vote on these things. That they are clearer and has more information. So it was indeed adapted for voting process.
Cool. So, but
Hook
when
and
you
Halo. Kind
do
of looks like a
build
hook.
your internal mood boards that are a little less fancy, what do you look for when you're creating them?
We really are trying to find the vibe of what the character will be and what is interesting essentially about them and like what makes it an exciting
That one
character.
feels the,
So
I think the
we're
second
always
one
thinking about
looks like very Blight to me.
the way of essentially
Yeah,
making
Hookhead. So
the
cool.
most visually appealing character that we can. And also that has the most interesting story. So we always revolve a bit around these elements in order to bring the
What does
best
that
together.
even mean? Usually
Awesome.
do concepts with AI. When have you ever seen a concept with AI?
What do you want people? Sorry, I have my answers pre-written for me. That's why I'm pretending to think. What should people keep in mind when they're voting for a survivor mood board? And the next thing
you know,
about
like
too,
the worst part about AI is that people can't, like, people genuinely can't even tell the difference anymore.
Understand that these will directly impact the visual. So
if someone sees something that's not like a crystal clear image, they just
really
presume that it's AI. It's
try
depressing,
to
dude.
see which one you find the most interesting in terms of story, because for us,
I really don't think it is.
Move forward with the winning mood board as a guideline that we will use to define the character's look and cosmetic and history and everything. So it is an important moment to define the character that will actually shape a lot what we will go moving forward, what we will do basically moving forward.
Amazing. I did want to mention, I don't know how many folks here in the chat participated, but I really, really, really loved seeing the fan art that went around in the past week based on the previous votes. It was so cool to like. I love that. That's a great part of the job in general. But seeing how quickly people turned around, really fun, interesting fan art. And shout out to the special channel we had in this Discord for that as well.
That was super exciting. I saw a lot of them as well, and I loved it because there is a lot of art that I've seen that brings
I was gonna
elements
make another
that
Dwight
are not
Fairfield joke.
exactly how we envision
I'll
it. So it's
restrain. I won't do it.
inspired us even to say, "Oh wow, they twisted it that way, or they understand it that way." It's really exciting to see all the different perspective, and that was part of also of the fun to make it a bit mysterious, so that there's still room for creativity and interpretation. So it was really cool.
Awesome.
You're
Well, I
trying to
think
welcome
people
in.
might be interested.
Respectfully, I
the
could not
killer side of
disagree more.
things.
That's what I was going to ask. I will move the presentation along. So we've got killer
What the
material.
Yes, so
material?
for these, I will
Wait,
just do
what?
a little introduction. So, like last week, we voted on silhouette. So we voted on the larger volumes, the basic shape of the killer. This time around, we're going more into the details. We're going up close to the killer. So what you see essentially is 4 material sample group that has different types of material and matter inside of them. So what we try to do here is try to answer the question, what is that killer essentially made of? So we want to use this material to
I
essentially
didn't know that
shape
Ryan was here.
the materiality of that killer, and also we want to use them as tools to define what will be the general theme around the killer and what will be the high level visual themes that we will go for. So again, same thing as the survivor mood board, we did hide a bit of story through these materials,
That's so abstract,
little
man. That's
elements
so
and
cool.
hints of where we want to go there. So take the time to look at them properly, as they hide a little bit of insights
Beast.
of where we want to go with these possibilities.
Alan's
Yeah,
very
these
like
are
Geiger.
super interesting. They really make your mind race on what the possibilities are for each of these materials. They're. I like the way you're presenting it, where it's a little corner. We're not giving away too much, so we don't lead people. But I think that's there's a lot of potential here on each of these.
For sure, for sure.
So speaking of the killer, GA, do you expect it's going to look exactly like that silhouette that people voted on, or is it going to evolve over time, do you think?
Well, it we will very likely have it evolve a little bit for sure. Because like when we do, like it's the reality of when we do games, we need to adapt. There are certain constraints sometimes that pops up, and changes can essentially happen for loads of different reasons. That being said, for sure, whatever we vote for silhouette material, it really is a framework for us to build upon. So it's really important that as much as we can, we will make sure that the final design take direct inspiration out of these winners silhouettes and material. So it is essentially a restriction on our side to make sure that when we see the final result of the killer, it has to make you think of the winner. Even if we did twist it a little bit, change it a little bit, ultimately it has to be based on the winning
I saw someone ask while you were explaining that if it's going to have spider legs or not, and I don't think we want to confirm one way or the other.
That's a surprise.
Amazing.
Which pretty much means yes.
So, let me look back at my list of thoughts to ask you about, Jay. So, what if we like aspects of multiple materials for the killers? Is there a chance you can mix and match?
Well, there's possibility that we go beyond what is on the material sample. That's a thing that could happen. That being said, I think on our side we will try to actually not mix and match as much as possible, because the way we've built them essentially, we've built them as a group, an essence that sort of fit together because we had in mind a certain thematic or a certain visual direction we wanted to go for these. So we again, to make sure that it links with the winning material and connects properly with the winning choice, I think we will try to stay within the constraint of what one material samples give us. And as you can see also on the samples, there's a lot of different materials, so we have a lot to play with there. So I think we will probably be able to bring something super interesting just with what's within the sample essentially.
Yeah, it seems like a fun way to like choosing material seems like a lot of fun to experiment with, and I hope rewarding for your team too on the art side.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for us, we usually do these things
1
when
and
we
4.
build a new killer, essentially to
I
think
honestly
about all
don't
these
know.
things. But
I
with the
kind of love all of
grimoire, in
them.
order to make it exciting for the community, we sort of change a little bit the order on how we do things. So on our next step for us, it will be super exciting because we don't usually design a killer based on like just a simple silhouette or a simple material slot. These things are kind of done differently. So it will be a very fun challenge and challenging creative endeavor in the coming
3.
weeks to actually
See, 3
move
is really, really
forward with
good.
all these different
4 is
guidelines we're
insane, though.
actually seeing with the votes result.
Yeah. One thing I don't think we've said explicitly, but we say internally, which I actually wanted to say out externally, is it's a great way to frame this whole project we're doing of the Grimoire. For people who follow DBD, we constantly have cool, amazing licensed content that comes to the game. And obviously we work closely with fantastic licensors to do those chapters, and we work really closely with them. In this case, we're looking at you, the community, as the licensor, which is a really fun way to think of how the approach to this chapter is done. Because, in fact, a lot of these questions we're asking you are the same types of questions we would be asking our licensors. So you get to sit in the seat of a licensor, enjoy it, don't take your power too far, and make me regret it.
Make it as
But
far
no,
as possible.
it's a really neat a neat opportunity. I'm really glad that the team has been able to get behind this as an idea, and it wasn't hard. Everyone wanted to do it, and the fact that we're in the midst of it now is super exciting, because we talked about it a bit before, and now we're in it, and it's and, things are happening in the dev team every day. This is not an idea; it's a true project that is underway as we speak, with multiple people working on it. And yeah, it's just a very cool thing. I'm very psyched that we all get to be a part of it.
Yeah, and it's also super rewarding and exciting, and also a very cool learning experience. Just a little example for we were surprised actually by how the votes went forward in certain elements. So it's really cool to actually get a direct link with the community to understand what they actually want in DBD and how they want it to be integrated. So it's been a really rewarding experience for us and very interesting.
Oh, Mandy, you just okay. I saw the question in the chat that you just replied to. I was gonna
Yeah.
toss it over to you. I'm assuming they mean, will there be gameplay implications on the killer based on the materials? Do the materials affect the gameplay?
Yes, it will in some way for sure. Obviously, we won't go into any sort of details, but like materials also links to the theme and the visual of the killer. And then once we have that, all the different gameplay elements that comes from it needs to sort of relate because we want to build like a unified package that kind of makes sense and is interesting for the killer. So for sure, deciding afterwards how we morph certain gameplays elements in order to make it a unity that is interesting. That's something we will have on the discussion page with design for sure. Once when the killer actually started to take shape.
Thanks, Jay. That's
It's
awesome.
Cool.
exciting to see all this taking shape now. And we're getting to that point where we're starting to even prototype test things, which is
Yeah.
fun. We've
No
got
way.
that today, and that's going to be a big surprise.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It really feels like a real project. We always have multiple chapters underway in different phases of development. We don't do one and then start the next one. And so it's at that phase now where like, oh, it's a real
Sludge, I'm already
tangible
P100.
thing.
I
So
did
it's
that
just
last
really
year.
cool. I do want to say I'm following the chat here. Thanks so much to the people shouting out with love. Don't worry about us. I see people be like, we hope you know you're loved. Don't worry about us. We know how it goes with game communities, and everyone's just very passionate. So when there are days where we don't see as much love, it doesn't mean we don't feel the love. We're working for you. As I said, you're our licensor, but it is always nice when you do call it out. So thank you so much for those who did.
We do appreciate it. And I think both Eric and I have our dogs sort of coming on camera to say hi.
Yes. My dog's
Yeah.
grumpy because she just had a bath.
Oh my
and
God,
she
Mandy's
smells
got a dog
amazing,
too.
which is not usually the case for her.
Skunk. That's all I'm going to say. Skunk. And
She's, She's still kind of a baby. She's a year and a half. She's gotten into a fight with a skunk twice in that year and a half, and it is not a good thing. Her name is Eva, like the female robot in Wall-E. Yes, we do love Eva.
Yeah. Just to answer somebody's question, we're not going to answer direct questions on what these materials are. You have to use your imagination, and you have to vote for the one that
Oh, Martini,
is
10
more
months. Welcome
appealing
back.
to you.
Yo, yo, yo.
So we're not going to go into that full detail. I'm not going to make Jay do that. He'll kill me.
Thank you for the 10 months, dude. Happy Friday. Hope you and the partner doing well. And send us updates on the Lego Man. I want to see him.
Play into it and basically.
You get Chad. Thank you, dude.
Like we've been saying, vote for the one that inspires you the most. We internally all have plans essentially on where we could go with these, but we don't want to spoil or deviate the potential avenue it could go. So, yeah. Well, I won't say more.
I'm looking forward. We have a channel here on this Discord, which I'm going to get Daisy to just spam, and where you can have these discussions. And obviously, we will see them wherever you discuss. But we've got a really nice section here on the Discord where it's just kept in one place. So as you all know, I've been keeping a close eye on that. So has the whole team. And we've been fascinated by all the discussions. It's been super interesting to see what you've all been coming up with. And pictures, please. I want to see more pictures. I want to see what's in your heads. I'm very visual, so I need that visual image just to get. Mandy demands fan art. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Thank you, Days. I demand the fan art.
I demand fan lore. I love that as well. I love it as much as the fan art. Like, y'all are so creative. I love hearing where you. Thank you, Daisy. I like to see where you think this story might be going, or where you wish you were going, or the Staggies. Jeez, Staggies, you are a staggering individual in this community. Fan fart is quite a contribution. Thank you.
I didn't think we'd be talking about that this morning.
I can't resist.
Yeah, I know you can't. But no, it's like, it is a big part of it, though. It's like, this is your chapter. That's what this is all for you. You have all the decision making in this. So you have so much power, and it's wonderful to have that opportunity as someone who was a player first, to have that opportunity to shape a whole chapter. It's amazing. So please, use that power. Go vote. Don't just think, oh, that thing's going to win, so I don't need to go vote for it. Go vote. Have your say. It's democracy. It's good for this. Can you please show the Yes, I'd be happy to show the killer materials again. So this is what you'll see on the voting page. And then this is going to just give you a bit more detailed information, because I know it can be hard to see it on the screen otherwise. And just to answer the questions, that this chapter is planned for later this year. I can't say when exactly.
Ooh, it's going by very quickly, but I love that question by Khaled. I don't have an answer to you, but since the killer is a destroyer of worlds, does it not possess a threat to the entity's realm? There's a whole book of fan lore right there that you could write. I can't answer that.
We do have a powerful killer already, and so we'll figure out a way to make it fit. I'm sure of it.
That's interesting, though. That's very interesting. So you're going to have until Monday to vote. I believe 11 or 12 p.m. on Monday. I'm going to have to stop sharing my screen because everything's crashing. There we go. We should have the voting open very shortly. We're just waiting to have confirmation.
That's what I'm distracted at over here on the side. Sorry, guys. Just waiting to see if the votes are open so we can drop it in the chat for you. That's a great question. When will we see the results? Do we do it Tuesday, Wednesday? Or what's the... Sometime next week, yeah?
We should see them.
That's my confused answer for you.
I'm thinking Wednesday. I think it should be Wednesday.
Cool.
I can. And the voting is now open, and you guys are getting that special attention on this because
Where's the link?
it's officially open at 12, but you guys can vote early.
There we
Randy.
go.
So if you would like
Yes,
to
yeah.
pin the link, pin it, Daisy, pin it. Thank you.
This is a fun event. I agree. Thank you so much for everyone who's here. As you can see, it's very low key for us, so it doesn't have the baggage of doing a big live stream,
Yeah.
being on set, having cameras, makeup. We don't do makeup. So
They do
I'm really
makeup.
glad this is a thing we can do here on the Discord.
Yeah.
So thanks as much to you for coming.
We really enjoy it. We love being here. And it's really nice when you're doing it in some Discord. You can see chat more than you can when you're doing it on a live stream. So you feel that more connection. We can't answer it if we've got personal favorites. I have personal favorites, but I'm
Of course,
we all do, but
it's taking with everything within my power to not try to sway this vote.
I know it's difficult. It's difficult. Now go head over to the voting. Thank you all really very much for being here. I'm going to put the link again. I can actually do it a dozen times and get told off by days.
Oh, shout out to
you know.
Quibbler. I see Quibbler in the chat. Fantastic. Speaking of fan art earlier, fantastic community artist, creator of our beautiful, fun Maurice banner.
Yes, which is brilliant. We have a talented community, let's be fair.
We do.
Well, thank you all very, very much. We're really excited to see what the votes are going to be. Believe me, we are there all day, like checking who's in the lead, what's going on now. Ooh, this is close. That's our day while the voting
chat,
is happening. And I'm getting excited again, so I'm not
Let's
saying
go
anything.
do some voting, I reckon. Let's do some voting. Audio's looking good. I don't know if you can hear the music. Yeah, we do have the creator of Clownkini. They didn't even mention me. I can't believe this. Very offensive. Sorry, Discord. Alright, so let's have a look at the votes real quick. I honestly think I might have some hot takes here. Okay, Grimoire time. Let's see. Change of fate. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna vote for number 2 initially, like the dude with the beard. Right, as far as these ones go, they're really abstract. This one's like very Blight to me. From your crumbling cloister. That's a type of fish, isn't it? From your crashed vessel, you salvage technology to study the collapse. See, I mean, having like the combo of like tech and like angelic stuff's kind of cool. I don't know if I'd like... A makeshift compound sounds kind of cool, dude. I kind of like that one. Compound tent... oyster. The second one. Second one's cool. I don't know. I'm drawn to this one because it reminds me a lot of like the OG like Blight concept art. So probably that one, I think. This one is also cool. I agree. Candles are sick, and it is kind of like a church. Actually, you know what? Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Wait, where's the? Wait, do we not vote for the oh, the texture? There we go. Nice. Okay, so in my humble opinion, this one I think is sick. It's terrifying. This is kind of skin, I guess. I can't tell if it's hair or if it's like metallic. Like this, like, I don't know, like bloodied stuff with like the blue eyeball. That one's really cool. Love that one. Flesh is red with black and white metal adornments. Oh, it is in fact metal. Which is kind of cool. I mean, metallic hair sounds sick as fuck, dude. Personally, I don't love this one. I know that you guys were like really hyped about this one. The eyes are cool. The whole like flesh side up here is sick. I don't know what's going on with the rest of it. I don't really get it, right? Gold and white stone adornments. The blue part, I'm not a massive fan of. It's a little bit warpy. It's a bit like cartoonish to me. And also these parts down here, I'm not. Like this part here is sick. Don't get me wrong. Love the eyes. This one is so fucking cool. Yeah, flesh is purple with black and gold metal adornments, man. Black and gold, dude. Very body horror, very veiny and gross looking. Love that one. But Yo Messiah agreed. Sick. Happy Friday, man. This one as well. This one is like super Geiger to me, man. Has anyone here played Scorn? This feels like it's straight out of Scorn, man. It's so cool. Bone-like armor adornment? Come on, dude. Fucking bone-armored angel? Come on, man. For reminds me of Insect Eyes comes to feet. 4 as in 4 here? Or 4 in their list? I can't remember if it was the same, because I think this one was number 1, right? Yeah, I can see the eyes, totally. My head. No, there's like this like spine here, right? And these are like lungs, I guess, or something. Some kind of like golden tapestry. To me, that is like the coolest thing I've ever seen. Eyes. Yeah, but see, I mean, I don't love this one. I've got a feeling I might win because it's blue and it's bright. I don't love this. It's good. This side is cool. Fucking bone armor though. Come on, man. That's so cool. Or this one. Frankly, this one's also pretty good. I don't know. When you love for skeletons, I do not love. I do love skeletons actually. They're pretty cool. Weepy face. The golden tears are insane. I agree. Actually, yes. Link should be pinned at the top. Brain refuses to see anything other than a pair of testicles. If that's what yours look like, I'd probably head to a doctor ASAP. That's a bit concerning. Both Vecnas with a bone cage. True. I mean, second Vecna, first Vecna, the most recent Vecna. It's more of like a tentacle thing than just like bone though, right? Although I can see the similarity. See, to me, like this doesn't read as like a skeleton. This is bone armor, right? Which is sick. Which might imply they've got like a sword or something. I don't know, like a staff in a bone. I love Geiger. The Xenomorph design is a big reason I love Alien as a series. I totally agree. Geiger makes some of the, you know what, like Geiger's interesting because